Are you revising an inspector calls for AQA GCSE English Literature? In this video, we are focusing on Mrs Sybil Birling. We'll look at who she is, why Priestley created her, and a handful of powerful quotes you can memorize for grade 8 to 9 essays. All of this is based on the full guide from GCSE Ninja, which you can read at the link in the description.
Section 1. Who is Mrs Birling? Mrs Birling is introduced as a rather cold woman. She is upper class, powerful, and very traditional. She believes in strict class and gender roles. She even runs a women's charity in Brumley. But when Eva Smith, calling herself Mrs Birling, comes to her for help, she refuses. She uses her influence to have Eva's case turned down. Throughout the play, she refuses to accept any responsibility for Eva's death. Priestley uses her to criticize the selfish, hypocritical attitudes of the Edwardian upper classes just before World War I.
Section 2. Key quotes to learn. Let's go through some top quotes you can memorize. First, girls of that class, this shows her class prejudice. The phrase, that class, is vague and dismissive. She sees working-class women as all the same and beneath her. Use this for essays on class and social responsibility. Next, I think she had only herself to blame. Here, Mrs Birling blames Eva for her own death. She accepts no responsibility at all. This is perfect for questions on responsibility, blame, or how we treat vulnerable people. Another key line is, I used my influence to have it refused. And I'm glad. She is openly proud of abusing her power in the charity. Priestley suggests that charity can be controlled by prejudiced people who care more about status than justice. Then we have, I blame the young man who was the father of the child she was going to have. This is powerful dramatic irony. The audience later discovers that the young man is actually her own son, Eric. Priestley exposes her hypocrisy and total lack of self-awareness. She also says, I did nothing I'm ashamed of or that won't bear investigation. Even after the inspector's questioning, she denies any guilt. This is a great quote for showing how the older generation refused to change. At the end, she boasts, I was the only one of you who didn't give in to him. While Sheila and Eric learn from the experience, Mrs Birling is almost proud of resisting the inspector. This sums up the generational divide and her stubbornness.
Section 3. How to use Mrs Birling in the exam. For AQA GCSE, you only need a few strong quotes on Mrs Birling. Focus on lines that show her class prejudice, like girls of that class. Her refusal to accept blame, like I think she had only herself to blame. And the dramatic irony around Eric, such as blaming the young man. In a grade 8 to 9 essay, link Mrs Birling to big ideas, social responsibility, class prejudice, and the older generation's refusal to change. Compare her to Sheila and Eric, who feel genuine guilt and want to improve.
If you found this helpful and want more quotes, act-by-act breakdowns, and a sample grade 8 to 9 paragraph you can adapt in your exam, check out the full guide in the link in the description. Like and subscribe for more revision content.